Oke. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahirrabbilalamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajmain amma ba'du. First of all, let's thank and pray to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala who has given us some mercies and blessing. And secondly, don't forget salawat and salam to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam who has guided us from the darkness to the lightness, namely from the Jahiliyah era to Islam era. Okay. Thank you for everyone to attend this Tech Talk. My name is Muhammad Yandol Givari as a host of this Tech Talk, and we have one speaker. Now he will introduce himself. Okay, Rafi, please introduce yourself.
Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Muhammad Rafi Akmal. I'm from class 10 DKV. And then, okay, I think that's it.
Okay, thank you for Rafi for the good introduction. And the material of this tech blog is how to make a simple object in Blender. And Rafi will give some tutorial to you all. Okay, Rafi, time is yours.
Okay, so first thing, I use the Blender 4.0 for this. So first we're gonna get the head and click this new file. Okay, so we have this cube right here in the middle, and I'm just gonna maybe move it up. Okay, so for these shortcuts to move the objects that you want to move, press G. Okay, so it shows it move right. Then if you want to move it accordingly to the arrow, like the Z arrow and the X arrow or the Y arrow, like this. This is the Z that you can move up and down, and then there's an X that you can move right and left, and then there's a Y that you can move to the same like right and left. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull it up. So I use the G and Z to make it up. Okay, and then I want to make it more smaller from the height. So what I'm gonna do is press the S key to make it scale like this. So you can make it big or make it small. Depends on what you wanna do from the arrow. Like I'm gonna use the Z. Okay, so it will make it flatten. I will make it as thin as possible. Okay, I think this is right. Okay, so we already make the what is it called, the land, the flat, the plane. I'm gonna make it to the what is it called, the floor. So first you're gonna need to change the camera view so you know is it already on the bottom or no. So you change the camera view to 1, so it will show you from the y coordinate minus y, and then wait, sorry. So I'm just gonna make it move to the until top of the red line or the X line. Okay, now it's already on the floor, and then now I'm gonna make it a little bit more bigger, about this size. Okay, and then there's also another object like the light and then the camera. So how to use this camera is you can do by clicking this button on the side, or you can just hit zero numpads like that. Okay, so I'm just gonna add another object. So for adding another object, you can use a shortcut Shift plus A there, and then I'm gonna choose the mesh and then cube. All right. Now what I'm about to make is maybe a chair, simple chair. Now for this, I'm gonna make like this, make it flat and shorten the. This is for the what do you call it? For the chairs plate. Okay, so I already make it, and then I'm gonna make the legs. Now how to make the legs? That you'll need to cut it about 4 pieces, right? For the legs, 1 2 3 4. Okay, I'm just gonna hide this, so you can just hide it from this side. Okay, so you can hit 7, so it will show from the up view, from the top view. Okay, and then you can select you can change the object mode to edit mode. Okay, so how to cut it to 4 pieces for the legs? You need to press the keywords Control plus R. Okay, so there's the yellow line. It shows which will you cut, and then I'm just gonna make it, click it and make it maybe here. Then another one for the top. Okay, and then to make it the the legs rectangle, you need to use another cuts. Sorry. Okay, so we have the 4 squares here at the bottom. Oh, no, actually, it's the bottom. Okay, so I'm just gonna choose this. There's a vertex mode, edge mode, and then the face mode, face select. So we're gonna choose the face select to choose for this 4 at the bottom. 1 2 3 4. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is extend it so it will looks like a leg for the chairs. So what I'm gonna do is press the E key. There's the blue line, which means it's a Z ways, and then I'm just gonna pull it down, and there we go. Right, I'm gonna turn on again the cube. Okay, so it's already perfect. Now I'm gonna make the oh sorry, I'm gonna make the, what do you call, the back of the chair. Now we're just gonna make like the before. You just need to press E and then just pull it to the Z way move. Okay, so we have these two things. Then maybe I'm gonna pull this one too. Okay, so maybe it's a little bit too thick for the back. So I'm just gonna choose all of this, all the face of the back. And then we're just gonna hit G and use Y, so I will make it thinner. Okay, that's look nice. Then I'm probably gonna click, right click, and then choose the shade auto smooth to make it smoother. Okay, then I want to make this circle or rounded for the edge. Okay, I'm going to choose the edge mode to select these edges. Okay, I'm going to choose this and this one too. So how to make it smoother is just press, shit, Control B. Okay, so it shows that it's the segment is still one in the bottom. If you see, there's the point that's showing it. So I'm gonna increase it about 10 or maybe 15. Okay, then just gonna click again, then so it's make it smoother. And this is, maybe it's too thick for the legs, so I'm just gonna make it a lot thinner, a bit thinner. So for this thing, you can't use the G to make it thinner, so I'm just gonna use the S or the scale one. And remember to use the X line. Okay, so it turns out the chair's leg is still in the floor, so we're gonna pull it out. Remember to change the camera view to 1 or 3 to look at the legs, if it is it out or not. Okay, I'm gonna pull it up to the floor. Okay, so we got it. Okay, now for the rendering, I'm gonna make it turns to brown color maybe. So in this sidebar, there's the materials properties. So you're just gonna click this one and then click the new add new material. Okay, and don't forget to select the chair first. I'm gonna make it brown. Okay, so why does it's not changing any color? Because I use the viewport shading is is display on solid mode. So I'm just gonna change it to material preview. See, now it's changing. Then for the floor, maybe I'm gonna choose another brown, but maybe brighter. Okay, so we have it. But if you make it shading for the rendering, it's gonna show a bit darker because of the lights. It's just one right here. So we're gonna play the lightning to make it more better for the rendering. So here's the light, and this is the power. I'm gonna make it about maybe 200, so it's gonna be more bright. Okay, then maybe another one in here to make the shadows more clear. Okay, maybe right here, and then there we have it, simple chairs with the brown color. Now for the camera things, like I said, you can just click the zero. Okay, so we not got the best view of the chair. So if you see on the render image, it will just show the feet of the chairs and the floor. So maybe you're gonna need to change this camera view. There's the type, there's perspective. Maybe I want to choose the orthographic. Let's see how it differs. Okay, so in this there's this option, eh, this item tool view and edit. You can just click the view and view lock and search for the view lock, and then change the camera to this view. Okay, so we're gonna hit the not camera again, and then we're gonna change it. Sorry. There's the shift X and shift Y to make it right and left or up and down. But I'm gonna move the camera maybe a bit back further. Yes, maybe here. Oh, I'm gonna increase the shift Y. Okay, now we have it. So if you render the image, then you get this view. But for this one, I'm gonna make it uh, transparent. So you can adjust in the this render properties and then search for transparency. Okay, this one. Now we see the background change. Then I'm gonna auto smooth again. Okay, and then I'm gonna render the image again. And now we have the transparent background. I'm just gonna need it to save as Blender. Change the name. You can save as image or maybe change it to another file. That I'm gonna save it as a PNG. Okay, now you have it on your file. And then you click X on this, and then I think that's it for this tutorial. Hope it's help you if you still learning in Blender and you're still new. And I think that's it. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Stop sharing.
Oh, okay. Thank you for Rafi for a good explanation about Blender and make it a good chair, simple chair, and it's very good. uh, from the basic of blenders and where the position for the good for the good position, put the light and camera. Okay. uh, Maybe this are I think it's enough. Thanks for you all to participate on this tech talk. I hope this material is useful for us. I think that's all from us. Thank you for you all. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.